Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you today to Creating Cards with Debbie. It was a last minute decision to come on here, but I just received my paper pumpkin kit yesterday, and I just want to open that and show you what all is included in that for this month. This is the October 2024, and it's called Nest of Christmas. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about Paper Pumpkin. Stampin' Up! Does a 3-month preview for us, and this is the October one that we just got today. It says, spread Christmas cheer with this cozy, all-inclusive crafting kit. It makes 10 cards, 5 each of 2 designs with 10 coordinating envelopes, tri-fold card bases, and a pre-cut gross grain ribbon, pre-cut labels with specialty green foil, and the Stampin' Spot that this comes with today is the shaded spruce. And I'm just going to pause this a moment. I'm going to grab mine larger one. It makes it a little bit easier. So let me just put you on pause for a moment and I'll go grab that. Okay, I've got my full-size shaded spruce stamp pad. And I'm going to show you a preview of the next 2 months to come, which are November. It's called Filled with Joy. And you can subscribe to that until October or November 10th. It runs from October 11th to November 10th. So you've got until November 10th to sign up for this one. And this has real fabrics Christmas stockings in it. So that's kind of looking forward to see what exactly that is. It looks really fun. All right, and the December one, it says Notes from the Heart. And you have, this runs from November 11th to November 10th to sign up for that. Okay, so but that's enough of the housekeeping notes for today. We're just going to jump right into our project. But if first I'd like to show you the website to be able to sign up for this next Paper Pumpkin kits. It's www.paperpumpkin.com / and it's got all this other things in here. But if you want me to send you the website to go to that, you can reach me at my email, creatingwithdebbie179@gmail.com. That's probably the easiest way, and then I can send you the link itself. Okay, so here's our Paper Pumpkin kit, and I'm trying to get rid of the glare here. It's called Nests of Christmas, and this is October one, and I'm kind of close up here, so I'm trying to not bump my camera. Let's open our kit. I've already taken the cellophane wrapper off of it, and I've already taken it out of the tissue paper, but I haven't opened anything else. So you're going to get, it looks like some tear and tape here, and this is a really wide tear and tape compared to what we usually use. Let me see how wide that is. That is, looks like a 1/2 inch. I'm going to set that aside. Here's our stamps here. Let me see. I may need another colored paper or something behind that to be able to see it better. Okay, I'll use my silicone mat here. We've got Sentiment Christmas, a really cute cardinal bird here, a leaf, some snowflakes maybe, and here's some berries. And this one says Happy Holidays. And then we've got a smaller one that says Merry. So you got Merry Christmas. And this other one is Joyful Thoughts to You This Season. So, and here's our shaded spruce, our Stampin' Spot that comes with your kit. But like I said, I'm using my full-size pad. So let's take this out of the box. I'm going to set the box over there for now out of our way. And I'm going to grab my scissors here. This is how this comes packaged. Everything's all enclosed in cellophane. So let's take that off and see what all we have in here. And with your first kit, you'll receive a acrylic block with the first kit. So So you'll have everything you need to get started. You might want to add a little bit of liquid glue and maybe a scissors, but that'll be all that you might need to get your project going. I'm going to take this off without dropping everything. Okay, so let's get this is our instruction sheets here. And it shows the pictures of the finished cards. And we've got all of our instructions in color. So we just followed the pictures. And okay, they want to make sure that you know about the crafting tools that Stampin' Up! Has. It says our Paper Pumpkin and all-inclusive kits provide a complete crafting experience. But if you're looking to step it up, Stampin' Up! Offers a range of tools that can enhance your creativity and take your crafting to the next level. And it gives you a little peek here what we have for our tools. And let's see what's on the back side here. It shows you everything that's included in your kit. And you can also add on the dies for the next 2 months. It's the mini dies. And I have mine right here. It has a leaf. Oh, this is last month's kit. I thought I had this one over here, but I guess I don't. So I'm just going to show you on the flyer here. We've got our word die, which says Mary, and then a little tag, and then the leaf here, the cut off detailed leaf here. And those will coordinate with the 3 kits until December. All right, so we've got some ribbon here. Looks like this is the cross grain ribbon that they were talking about. And you've got your dimensionals. You need those. Oh, look at these pretty envelopes. They're gorgeous. I guess they're all the same. Sometimes they're 2 different kinds. And are these on the inside? No, just the outside's done. They're pretty. I'm not sure if the camera's doing it justice. I'll set those over there. And we've got our sheets of birds here. Are they all the same? Yeah, they're all the same. We've got the cardinal, the little chunky bird, and then another bird, plus the berry leaves. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of those and 10 envelopes there. All right, and then we've got our card bases. These are pretty. Oh, they are a trifold. Well, we've got fun fold cards coming up here. So, very interesting. Okay, those are all the same. We've got some labels. 2 sheets of those. We've got some more card bases here. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the foil on there. Very pretty. And another trifold with just the green. It's got a punch out there. Okay, am I missing anything else here? That's all those. And then we have little cardboard base. And I like to use these to stamp on because it gives you a good impression. I'll leave that out. And then they also have included a little folder for your stamps to keep them. So I like to use those and keep track of what the stamps look like afterwards. So we'll hang on to that. All right, so I think we can grab our instructions, which I have placed. What did I do with my instructions? Well, of course, I've got to lose something right away here. Okay, we've got our instructions here. So we're going to open that up. And And I'm going to fold this back to give us more room to be able to see this. And I know I've got a lot of glare on this. So it's going to show us what is included in the first one. So we're going to need one envelope. And we're going to be using our green bases. This one here. And one label. And a cardinal. So I'm going to pop him out of there. And one of the greeneries. Let's see, which one is this? They've got a large one and they've got a smaller one. I'm trying to see. It looks like it's probably this one. Okay, set those aside. And we need some of our tear and tape and one of these ribbons. And just one. So my Butterfingers work here. Just grab one of those. All right. So first off, we're going to turn to our regular instructions, which is in the middle portion there. And I'm going to fold this back. So here's our instructions for our number one. So we're going to take our card base and open that up, and we're going to pop out this center portion and set that over there. And we're going to grab our stamps here, and we're needing to do one of these leaves, some of these leaves. And I'm using my own blocks, but you can use the block that comes with the first kit if you'd like. And bring over our ink pad. To stamp some leaves on there. So it's showing that we're doing one probably right about there. Am I in the camera? Yeah. One at the bottom corner. I could move up a little bit. And another one at the bottom. Oh, we got some at the top too. I didn't see those. Let's do those too. So one at the top corner. And I'm going to turn that upside down and do another. And this one is going to go right there. That all the stamping. We need to do our sentiment. So we're going to bring our sentiment over here. Our labels. And we're going to do Merry Christmas. So we need that little Mary. Grab one of my acrylic blocks here. Mary. And Christmas. Did that fit on that block? Yeah, I'm going to grab my other one like that. Try to keep my head out of the camera. So let's stamp Christmas first. It's the larger one. I'm going to stamp that off to see what my ink pad is doing here. Sometimes it takes a bit to condition your photopolymer stamps, so I like to stamp them off on a scrap paper first to make sure that all looks well. All right, and then we're going to stamp our Christmas. Right there. And then our Merry. And again, I'm going to stamp that off a few times to get my stamp conditioned. Could be my ink pad needs re-inking. Let me bring this down so I can get this centered pretty good. Get my head in the way here. Merry Christmas. Okay. Set those aside. Close up our ink pad. And we can punch this label out. And then it tells us to take our ribbon and we're going to turn that over and we're going to put some of our tear and tape on there. On the center. I'm used to using the skinny tear and tape, so this kind of feels strange. And try to get that centered because it's the full width of the ribbon. They're both a 1/2 inch, I guess. Is that going to show the back side? No, I guess that's good. And then we're also going to add some of those dimensionals. That we're going to attach a ribbon, goes onto the back of our label. So we're going to pull that tear and tape backing off and attach that to the center of our label. With just a little bit sticking out. And I was going to try to straighten that, but it's not going to move for me. So we're going to leave well enough alone. And then we're going to take our dimensionals. We're going to put 2 at each end. I love our paper pumpkins every month. It's always it's like Christmas. You get a surprise every month. You don't know what exactly you're going to be getting. So it's always fun to look forward to. All right. And let me see. It looks like I'm going to take my foam folder and I'm going to burnish the edge of our card here to get a nice fold and make sure that's straight. And this is going to go this way. It's going to go kind of opens different here. Do we need to open it? Yeah, that's where it goes. Just like this. And let me burnish that again. Turn it over and burnish. It's got 3 layers to go through. And our Merry is going to go right across there. So let's take those dimensional backings off. Be sure you like and share the video. And leave any comments and I'll get back to you if you have any questions or anything. All right, we're going to set that aside. It's a little bit crooked, I think. I straighten that. I'm always challenged getting things straight, so. Okay, that's better. And now we're going to take our sprig there and our cardinal, and they all go up on dimensionals. So 2 on the bird. And we're not putting any on his tail, just on his body. And on the sprig, we're going to put 2 dimensionals on there. And it looks like it goes one here and the other one over here. And we're going to place down our sprig first onto our card front. Take those backings off. And I'm thinking that they're going, let me see here. Let me put those directly onto our card front because I don't want them stuck down to our card base. So we're going to go one right there. I'm going to grab another dimensional and I'm going to place it directly onto my card front. So let me see, I want it probably about there. Okay, very pretty. And then we're going to take our cardinal and we're going to place him on top of our leaves. So I think I'm going to put him, looks like it goes right about there. Oops. Nope. I got to move that. Dimensional's got to go down farther. So I'm going to place it on there first and then we'll place it there. Much better. Okay, Merry Christmas. And if you wanted to, you could add some sequins or anything to your card to dress it up a little bit. So it'll be like this and then like this. So very pretty. And then, of course, your envelope goes with that. Gorgeous. Who wouldn't like getting a Christmas card like that in the mail? All right, so let's go to our next card. And look at what I need for that. Throw some things out of the way here. So we're going to bring this sheet over here. Our labels. And this one is going to be using the other card base, which is this one. And I'm going to be using both little birds. Prig. And we're going to be using the stamp that goodness, how can I lose things? I'm going to be using This Season and Joyful Thoughts to You. All right, I think that's all we're using. Joyful Thoughts to You, This Season. It's all in one. Joyful Thoughts to You This Season. Okay, I think that's the only stamps that we're using out of there. So let me turn our directions over here. Card number 2. And we're going to punch out this centerpiece. And don't throw that away. You use that for something else when you do your alternates, if you do that. Or you can do all the cards the same. But I usually try to do one of each. And then I start doing my alternates. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. We're going to fold this over and burnish our card. Fold. With our bone folder. And you do both sides of that to make sure it's got a good crisp edge. This would be what it would look like until you do that. It's going to open this way. We're doing portrait. All right, we're going to set our card aside for a moment. We're going to bring our label over here. We're going to do our stamping with our shaded spruce ink pad. Let me get in the camera better here. There we are. And again, I'm going to condition my stamps. I stamp it off a few times to get it working good. Sometimes if you wash the stamps too, if you use your Simply Chamois and clean it off a few times, that'll get some of that residue off of it too. It's when things are manufactured, it's kind of oil or something they use. So we're going to use our Simply Chamois and clean that off a little bit. So I'm going to spank that a little bit to get it to dry off. Okay, we'll do this again. Ink it up again. It's looking better. Okay, third time's a charm. Let's go ahead and bring this down so I can see. Stamp that right in the center of our label. And close up our stamp pad. Do we need that anymore? I don't think we do. We're not stamping any leaves or anything, I don't think. Pop that out. Trying not to smear the ink is why I'm being careful here. Okay, Joyful Thoughts to You This Season. And then we're going to bring our ribbon over here. And take out one. And use our tear and tape again. And we're going to do the same as we did with our other one. We're going to put a little strip across the center of our ribbon. And then we're going to add that to the back of our label. And again, we're going to do 4 dimensionals again. And they send you plenty of supplies, so you don't have to worry about running out. I never have before ran out, so it's always been the right amount, with a little bit left over usually. Okay, bring our card base back over here, and we're going to place this in the center of our card front onto this blue layer in between the window. Pull those dimensional backings off. And don't you find your backings of your dimensionals all over the place? Sometimes in very strange places. I do. All right, that's going to go in the center. And hold that up here to see if it's straight. Looks good. Press it down. And then we're going to bring our pop-up images over here. And we're going to need some dimensionals on the back of those. We're going to do one on the back of the bird. And it looks like it goes, I've got 2 there. Right in the center. And the one with the bird is going to go one here, another over here, and that's going to have 2, and this one's going to have 3 dimensionals on it. All right, now we're going to bring our card back over here. I'm going to move this out of the way, maybe distracting. And we're going to okay, it looks like we got both birds at the bottom of our card. So I'm going to place this little fella right here. And I think I maybe should have done that like I did the other one. Let me see where that sticks at. I may have to move my dimensionals. And let me see. Yeah, move that one. It's going to be in the way there. It needs to go over a little bit. Probably right about there. And our other little bird is going to sit next to him. I guess he's over here a little bit. That is cute. And our greenery was going to go at the top. And you want to make sure it doesn't go past your card so it'll fit in your envelope. So that one needs to come down just a little bit. There. Dimensional backings out of the way here. Cardboard. And I'm going to give that another quick burnish here. All right, and like this one too, you could add some gems to it if you wanted to. But it's very pretty just the way it is, I think. And joyful thoughts to you this season. And then it opens like this. And you can put another message on the inside of the card. So very pretty. And then you add your envelopes to it, and you got a beautiful Christmas card to send out to your family and friends. So here's the second card, and here is our first one. Let me get those in the camera view here. Kind of. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions on the Paper Pumpkin subscriptions, just reach out to me. You can reach me at my email address, which is creatingwithdebbie179@gmail.com, or you can private message me on Facebook, either one. So, but I just wanted to drop in here really quick to do a non-scheduled recording of our Paper Pumpkin, just to let everybody know exactly what Paper Pumpkins are really about, if you don't know that much about them. And like I said, this was our Nests of Christmas October 2024 kit. You can't get this one anymore, but you can subscribe to the November and December ones. So have a great, wonderful day. I hope you're able to get some crafting time in there for yourself. Get some me time in there. Until next time, I will say goodbye and thank you for being here. Be sure you like and share the video. Thank you. Bye-bye.